So I make a few appearances in Netflix's new documentary, The Crash, on the Mackenzie Shirilla case, and I'm just going to quickly react.
The black box tells us what happened, not why.
I guess it depends on how you look at it.
The real question is, was this a horrific accident or was this murder?
So I was the trial reporter on the case for the local NBC News station in Cleveland, and I was there for day one of the trial when it opened up, every day all the way through the verdict and the sentencing. And it is just crazy how much this case has blown up. You know, first with the news outlets and the true crime shows, and now tens of millions of viewers on Netflix. And I think at least some of the reason why it's getting so much attention is the extremes of this case. We can start with Mackenzie's age, 17 years old when this happened, a child. The vehicle going 100 miles per hour, and the fact that the crash is actually on video, on camera. And I'll never forget the first time they showed that crash video in the courtroom. All the oxygen gone, like a void in that room. It was just gut-wrenching, one of the darkest things you'll ever see. Another extreme is the judge's language that she used when she handed down the verdict, calling Mackenzie literal hell on wheels. Also, some of Mackenzie's social media activity after the crash happened, before her arrests. So all those extreme elements and more, I think, is why this is blowing up so much. You know, the feeling that I had during that entire trial and as I watched this documentary was just haunting. It's just so dark. It's just, you know, to watch it crash into that wall, it's just tragic and painful. It's terrible. And, you know, only 3 people could know what happened in those final moments, and only one of them is alive today. So, you know, I think I'll end this by quoting Davion's mom. You know, I interviewed her a couple times. A clip from my interview with her is in the documentary. She also invited me out to Davion's grave when they were launching the scholarship in his honor. But, you know, as she said, there's no winners in this. But yeah, the Netflix documentary is very well produced, lots of interesting perspectives, and the popularity makes total sense.